Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie and today we're going to be doing my September TBR. So just like my August wrap up, my September TBR is very late. By the time this video goes up, I think we're going to already be halfway through September. So there's a good chance I'll have already read these books, or at least some of them, hopefully. The first book I'm going to talk about is One Dark Window. I think it's by Rachel Gillig. I think that's how you say it. What I know about this book is I heard that it is better than Fourth Wing. So we'll see. Let's find out. I don't want to know anything else. And that's what you'll learn very quickly if you're new to my videos. I'm not a synopses girly. Did somebody I trust recommend this book to me? Does the blurb sound good? Have I heard good things about the tropes? So when I heard that this was better than Fourth Wing, it was immediate yes for me. Do I need to know any more? No. I know it's fantasy. It's going to have romance. So I'm in. The next book I'm reading is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. This is by Sangu Mandana. I hope I'm saying that correctly. We're actually reading this because it is the book club Say what? We're reading this in my book club that I co-host, the Overbooked Besties. You can actually find the link if you're curious about joining. I'll put it in the description below. I have actually tried to read this book before. I don't know if you can see the tabs or not, but I started this book, I think, last fall or earlier this year. I tried to read this book. I don't remember when. I don't remember too much about it. It says, a warm and uplifting novel about an isolated witch whose opportunity to embrace a quirky new family and a new love changes the course of her life. So we'll find out. I don't know, but it's got witches. I know it's got a bunch of cool characters, and so I'm intrigued. The next book I'm hoping to read in September is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I have watched The Martian, but I have not read any of these books yet. I love sci-fi, but I usually don't read adult sci-fi. So I'm nervous it's going to be way over my head, but I'm buddy reading this with one of my friends, Danielle, and it's also one of my book club picks because I'm in quite a few book clubs. So this is for the Book Babes. I think it's Bookish Babes Book Club, and I'm really looking forward to it. The next two books I'm reading, I'm actually buddy reading with some of my friends, and that is, I think it's called Christmas in Quincy. It is the novella in the Eden series and Crimson River, which I think puts us up to date with the Eden series. Once we finish this, we're all caught up. The Eden series is very hit or miss for me. I would love to know if you've read them, which one is your favorite. This one follows the next sister, but I don't remember her name. Don't come for me. I don't. But I remember reading the synopsis. Can you believe it? I read the synopsis of this one. I read it. And this one sounds wild. She meets somebody, like, I think on the property, and he's got like this scar on his face, and like, it sounds wild. It sounds crazy. And we're going to read it. I've had the best time. I've been buddy reading almost the whole series with my friends, and it's been the best time. If you can't tell, I love buddy reading. If you're ever interested in buddy reading together, please let me know. I would love to do it. And if you're worried, like if you've never done a buddy read before, or if you're worried about reading at your own pace, I really love to do buddy reads now on Fable or Storygraph. And the best thing about them is that, like, you can read at whatever pace you want, and you just leave comments while you read, like in the app. And then it'll lock those comments until the person you're reading with gets to that point in the book. So there's no spoilers, less pressure, and like just reading together brings me joy. So if you're interested, please let me know. There's many different ways you can reach out to me. Comment below, message me on Instagram, send me an email, whatever. The next book I'm reading is The Crown of Oaths and Curses by Jay Bree. I don't know what this book is about, but I've heard there's like fated mates, it's fantasy, obviously you've got crowns, so it's got to be some kind of royalty thing. And one of my friends who I trust with like my life recommended this book. She said she ate it up, which means I should love it. So I'm here for it. Another friend recommendation for me is Out on a Limb. This book is Accidental Pregnancy, One Night Stand, and I feel like it's a book community fave. I feel like I've heard this on cross platforms. I also love the cover. I love the simplicity, the art style. I'm really looking forward to it. Then I'm hoping to read One Touch by Lena Hendricks. This is a continuation from a book I read in August, which was One Look. So it's still following the Sullivan family. I don't know what brother it's on. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know. I just know I've seen it around in the community, and I know I want to continue the series. Speaking of continuing series, the next book I'm hoping to read is Hideaway Heart by Melanie Harlow. This is a continuation from Runaway Love, which I did read earlier this year. Again, I know this is going to follow the brother. I cannot remember the brother's name right now, but I do know he was a lot of fun in the first book. He seems to be the more wild, can't be tamed brother, so I'm really interested in that. But again, I don't know the synopsis of this story. I just know I trust Melanie. I like the first book, so we're going to keep going. Then we have Cleat Cute by Meryl Wilsner. I have been anticipating this book for so long. So I know you're thinking, why have you waited so long to read it? I'm a great procrastinator, especially with my mood reading. Like 1 minute I'll be like, I need to read this immediately. And then I'll be like, do I though? Because then I'll see another book and I'll be like, ooh, shiny. But what I can tell you about this book, why I was so interested in it, is everybody describes this as sapphic Ted Lasso. So like the show, like the soccer show with Jason Sudeikis, is that his name? Why am I like blanking? Why? Anyways, Ted Lasso is a fan favorite show of mine. I love it so much. So the idea to read it in book form, I'm in. I don't even need to know more. I'm predicting 5 stars. I'm predicting one of my fave books of the year. So I'm really, really hoping it lives up. And then a recent addition to my September TBR. I just went book shopping yesterday with a friend, and I picked up Assistant to the Villain. This is by Hannah Nicole Mayer. I really hope I'm saying that right. So basically one of the things it says, I love the little blurb here. It says, assistant wanted. Notorious high-ranking villain seeks loyal, level-headed assistants for unspecified office duties, supporting staff for random mayhem and terror, and other dark things in general. Discretion is a must. Excellent benefits. It just seems so fun. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm obsessed with this little frog. I really hope he is a character in this story, but it just looks like it's going to be quirky and fun. And so I could use that, you know? Like September is not all about like spooky things, that we can save that for October. This seems cozy. And fun. So I'm here for it. But so those are the books that I'm hoping to read in September. Here's the thing though, I always have additional books that are on my TBR because I'm a mood reader, so that way I can kind of pick and choose where I am in my mood. But these are the ones that I'm really, really hoping to get to. And what I'm really looking forward to, what I see my favorite booktubers do, is when they go back to see if they've read those books that they wanted to read. I'm really excited to hold myself accountable and see how I do. But yeah, let me know what is a top book on your September TBR, or if any of the books that I've mentioned are on your TBR, or if you've read them. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.